What's more, when you become governor, you got to deal with this. It's the criminalization of poverty. Being black in Baltimore 2023. The 2023 session, everybody going to be sitting in the seat so we don't have no misunderstandings. All right? That totally represent how you treat the black community. You treat us like shit. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. That totally was evidence. It was artwork. It was artwork. You feel me? Covered under the First Amendment. Freedom of speech. Art and activism. I took a negative and turned it into a positive. Everything that you did to me since 2011, I put on film. Elijah Cummings got everything. We talk about the war on drugs, N62528. Iran-Contra, the money behind the war on drugs. You talk about the violence in America, y'all created it when you created the war on drugs. Iran-Contra, Oliver North. I was on the USS Mississippi, CGN-40. We transported drugs into sale in America. When you was going to high school prom, I was in Colombia. I was in Cuba. I was in Rio de Janeiro. I was in St. Thomas, St. Croix. I was in Jamaica. All right? That totally represent what you do with us as a people. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. What's more, Ivan Bates, we served this country. We took an oath. You took an oath and you've been lying because you've been sitting on this information since 2014. City paper, heroes. I'm not want to be a hero. I just want my freedom. That's Peter Francho, all right? That's the controller. That's a Privacy Act. General information, Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. I was kidnapped from my home because I was making a documentary about the money you make off black bodies. Right here, false imprisonment. You feel me? That's the mayor, the governor's office. That's Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. And that DVD, y'all got to play for the voters. He's an activist. I'm an activist. That's a movie. Let Us Design. Let Us Design is a film. Art and activism. We're going to occupy the courts in 2022. We're going to occupy the courts. Because it's about the great race debate. And it begins. Drop the charges, free Keith Davis. Keith Davis has been held illegally for too long. And you need to drop the charges. Y'all made me famous for toilets. And y'all want to talk about ceasefire. You got to ceasefire. You got to have a end the war on drugs. You got to address the war on drugs. The toilet don't care if you're black, white, straight, or gay. The toilet take your shit every day. And y'all got to take this shit. Each moment you wake up, before you put on your makeup, you're going to think about Shorty. Because you got to take a shit or a piss. That's why I use a toilet. It's your Achilles heel. Attach your face to it, and everybody get to see it. This is Shorty's, self-help organization for the redevelopment and re-education of the young. Social, economic, and political. Create a mock government to mirror our own that will enable us to better understand what we're doing. You feel me? Shadowing our community, shadowing you, all right? That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's my whistleblower's application I gave y'all in 2019. You holding evidence. You're a representative of the state. You represent the people, not the institution. You protecting the corruption. Vanessa Attenberry, Brook Lierman, Stephanie Smith, Corey McCrae. The Democratic Party, I got you on film when I came down to Annapolis. I told you what I was going to do to you. Make it a movie. Moses parted the Red Sea. Shorty parted some rednecks. We're going to toss it up. That's Devin Allen and Shorty. That's a testimonial, 2017. Activist, barbecue, cook, and grill. Activist, barbecue, cook. Shorty says he's been reunited with his grill. Yeah, y'all stole my grill. That's B. Gaddy on Grills. That's the community grill. Ian Duncan, tell him about me. That's Corey McCrae. All right? Sometimes you get that funny feeling and you don't know what to do. Don't worry. We'll tell you where to go, where you got to go, and when you got to go. You feel me? We're going to tell you when you got to go and when it's time to go, because it's a time to pee. What's more, like I said, y'all made me famous for toilets. I'm running with that. I'm selling toilets. It's potty training politicians in 2022. That's Snead. That's Perez. That's Kalen. These are your elected officials. The perfect funny gift for all the potty humor and coffee lovers in your life. For your quirky co-workers, for your own novelty. You feel me? We potty training politicians. Jill Ivy, Julian Ivy, the Ivy family, the Mosbys. Y'all creating a criminal enterprise. Generational wealth and generational poverty. Kaylin, you too. Because see, you know all about this. You worked for the NAACP, the ACLU. You've been around, and you ain't opened your mouth. Governor Hogan, you can answer my whistleblower's application? Because I'm getting ready to show all y'all's hidden assets. You gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Sitnor told me to go to the grand jury. Marilyn Mosby versus Marcella Holloman. Senate Bill 374, the private citizens' access to the grand jury. That's the state of Maryland. You feel me? I applied to be for governor. I ran for governor as a Republican. Yeah, the Board of Elections got my whistleblower's application. Catalina Bird do too. These other supporters are shorties. That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's Benjamin Brooks. That's Ozzie Newsome. That's Mary Washington. And that's Mayor Brandon Scott. You feel me? Mayor Brandon Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up. That's the Job Opportunity Task Force. You see that? 3/19/2009. Alright? I tried to file theft charges. James Hammond. Alright? You got that? This is the show I was making a movie release. So you can't sue me. And it's also contact information for upcoming events. Thank you very much. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. I won the Weaving Awards. And I call it my Jesus trick because when Jesus fed the multitude, I was there. And that's what I do. Ask President Trump. Ask Tim Williams. Ask Governor. Ask Mayor. Ask the mayor. Kirk Smoke. He talked about the war on drugs when he was the mayor. Well, I went to jail about the war on drugs. And these are the supporters of shorties. So Ivan Bates, leaders of a beautiful struggle, Luke Broadwater, let's talk about this. You got my whistleblower's application. You're the state's attorney. If you have knowledge of criminal behavior, you're supposed to act on that information. You was in the Army. I was in the Navy. We served this country. You feel me? That's the rule. Release all material to the voters. Governor O'Malley, parole and probation. You got a job to do. You can't protect white supremacy while you're sitting in that seat. We talking about the new faces of old Jim Crow. Might check that one. Because these is me. That toilet been to Washington, D.C. It been everywhere. It's art and activism. The art of protest. It's the art of getting money off of black bodies. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and you made our black community the cash crop.